wonder why are art different from a liver? Why do you think different organs have such unique tissues, cells, when they all came from same DNA blueprint? The answer lies is one of the biggest discovery in the biology. Something is tiny but so powerful. That is microRNA. In 2024, Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine was awarded to two incredible scientists, Victor and Gray. But guess what? They made the groundbreaking discovery 30 years ago, back in 1993. So why did it take 3 decades to recognize? Let's find out. First, you need to understand something called central dogma of biology. It's simple. DNA carries our genetic information. RNA reads and transcribes into a protein. They are made to perform all sort of important functions in your body. Think it like a house. DNA is like a complete material you need to build a house. RNA is a blueprint to organize materials by room, like kitchen, living room, bedroom, etc. Now there is a twist. Right middle of this process between the creation of RNA and production of protein, microRNA step in. MicroRNA are tiny molecules, only 20 to 25 nucleotides long, but they control which RNA convert into protein which doesn't. They bind to RNA molecules, either degrade them or prevent them from becoming a protein. Because of this, they play a huge role in making a cell developing into right type. Whether they form or tissue, liver cell or anything else. Now let's dive into how Victor and Gray discovered this game-changing molecule. Back in the 70s, Victor and Gray was doing a postdoc in same lab, but 90s they were working separately. Victor was studying a tiny worm called C. elegans, a favorite organism model for biologists. It has around 1000 cells, but those cells come in different types: nerve cell and digestive cell. While experimenting with C. elegans, Victor mutated a gene called Lin4. Surprisingly, worm grew larger than a normal. He also mutated another gene called Lin14, and these worms grew smaller. Curious, he wondered how what connected the two different genes. So Victor and his team cloned Lin4 gene and discovered that it produced a tiny RNA molecule doesn't convert into protein. Something is unusual. This small RNA was named microRNA. At the same time, Gray was studying a Lin14 gene which is supposed to produce mRNA and leading to protein production. But some reason this production was blocked. It turned out that the microRNA produced by Lin4 was binding to Lin14 mRNA and blocking it from making protein. This is the first known example of microRNA controlling the gene expression. Published results were initially met the deafening silence from scientific community, although the findings were interesting. An unusual mechanism of gene regulation was of the C. elegans, unlikely to be relevant for human or other complex animals. The was changed in 2000 when Gray research group published the discovery of another microRNA encoded by LED7. Unlike Lin4, the LED7 was found to be highly conserved and present in across the animal kingdom. Gene regulation by microRNA first revealed by Victor and Gray. This mechanism has enabled the evolution increasingly complex organisms. We know that from genetic research that cell and tissue do not develop normally without microRNAs. Abnormal regulation of microRNA can contribute cancer mutation in gene coding for microRNA has been found in humans. Victor and Gray's discovery in small worm C. elegans was unexpected, but it reveals a new dimension to gene regulation that is essential for complex life forms. Now, there's a $1 million question. Why did it take 30 years for Victor and Gray to win the Nobel Prize? The answer lies in scope of their discovery. At that time, microRNA was just the idea. Just clear how they spread their role was. But over the last 3 decades, research explored. Scientists were realizing that microRNA is involved in nearly all aspects of biology, from how the cells develop to how disease progress. Their work laid a foundation for entire field of gene regulation research, changing the way we understand biology at a molecular level. That's why after the 30 years, 2024 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine was awarded to Victor and Gray for changing the way we see the gene regulation for forever.